Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to solve Assess Chapter 1, that is hands-on exercise assessment crowdfunding. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do your assignment, if you want me to do your complete course, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that I have mentioned in the description of this video. I will do this assignment step by step in this video and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do your assess assignment, Excel assignment, Word assignments or PowerPoint assignments, please contact me on WhatsApp or email that is given in the description of this video. My WhatsApp and email is also showing at the bottom of the screen as well. So I can do your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences or writing assignment as well. I have been doing courses for students since 2015 and I have been producing A grade for my students. If you want me to produce grades for you, just contact me and I will do your complete courses and I will guarantee A grade in all courses. You can hire me for your prompting assignments as well. You can hire me for your writing assignments as well. So let's start this assignment and solve this assignment step by step. You can get your assignment done by watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video because I am providing helpful videos for you. Thank you so much. Let's start this assignment. So title of the assignment is Exp19 Access Chapter 1 Hands-on Exercise Assessment Crowdfunding. This is the first chapter of Access section of my IT Lab course. So I am doing this assignment in this video. Please watch this complete video to get this assignment done. So first step of the assignment is to download the database, that is the Access file. This one, we are supposed to download this file and then we will apply all these steps in that downloading file. So that will be our solution file. I have already downloaded this file. This is the file which we are supposed to download. I have already downloaded this one and we are supposed to apply all these steps in that document. So we will move to step number 2 because step number 1 is just about downloading the file. So step number 2 is note that you have opened the database. You examine the navigation pane, objects and the views to become familiar with these fundamental access features. So this is talking about these one: tables, queries, forms and reports. So then in the context of this database, key supporters are those who pledged the largest amount to any given Punkster campaign. You want to make sure that the key supporter table is up to date so that each of the Punkster campaigns has an associated key supporter. Open the key supporter table in the datasheet view in the view group on the home tab, switch to design and ensure that data type for the total pledge field is currency. So first we are supposed to open the key supporter table. Then we will check either the total pledge field has the format of currency. So let's open the key supporter table. So now this is in datasheet view. So we will make it in design view. So click on design view. So we are supposed to check the data type for the total pledge field. So this is the total pledge field and we are supposed to format this as currency. So it is already formatted as currency. So that is where we will move to next thing, and next thing is return to the datasheet view and use the shutter button to hide the navigation pane. So this is, we will move to datasheet view again and we can move to next thing, that is in the third row of the data type, this one. So this is the thing that we are supposed to do now. In the third row of the data, replace Wayne with your first name, and so we are supposed to replace with the first name and this with the last name click undo on the quick access toolbar. So I'm not going to do this because we will again click on the undo because this has nothing to do with the assignment. So we can do this. First we will enter the first name here for this one and then the last name for this one. But I am not going to do this because we are supposed to click the undo to undo this one. So next thing is in the navigation bar, click the right arrow with the yellow asterisk to add a new blank record. Add the following record to the key supporter table. So I have already opened this in key supporter table. So we are supposed to add the records in this table. So first one is this one. So I will start the adding this record to the data table. So we can copy this one as well and we can type this one as well. So I am copying this and I will be pasting there. So copy this one, this is the key support ID. Then the first name, that is a Mitch. Last name. Then the city field. Then the state code. After that, the zip code. Then the total pledged, that is 493. So I have added the first record. Now we will move to next record because I have added the first one. So next one is Ch01 So we will add this one. So basically we are just adding the record to the table. So I am just copying these record from the instruction file and I am pasting in the key supporter table. So that is the instruction saying that add these record to the key supporter table. So I am doing that. I am just copying and pasting there. So we can type and we can copy as well. I am just copying from here and pasting in key supporter table. So we have added 2. Now the third record is KS010. So add this one as well. So I have added all these 3 records to the key supporter table. Then it is saying that close the key supporter table, save the changes that you have made by clicking yes if promoted. So now we are supposed to close this one. So we have added 3 records to the key supporter table. That is all about step number 2. So now we will move to next step, that is step number 3. So we have completed step number 2. So step number 3 is display the navigation pane if it is hidden and open the maintain key supporter form with your cursor in the key supporter ID field. Use the find feature in the find group on the home tab to search for Dan. Ensure that you are looking in the current document and matching to any part of the field. Click Find Next. Close the Find dialog box. So first we are supposed to open this in the records. Then we will close the Find dialog box. After that it is saying that with your cursor in the punch start ID field, add the following record to the punch starter table via the new button in the record group of the home tab. So now we are supposed to add a new record in the punch starter table, and the information for this record is given, that is a punch start ID, category ID, name, launch date, goal, supporters, status, and the pledge field. So we are supposed to add a new record in the punch starter table. But first we are supposed to search this in the key supporter, maintain key supporter form. So for this, first we will open the maintain key supporter form. So I have opened this one. Noticing that our cursor should be in the key supporter ID field, this one, because it is clearly mentioned that your cursor in the key supporter ID field. So it is the key supporter ID field. Now we are supposed to search in the find group. So we click on the find and we are supposed to find. So we will type this here that is given in the instruction. We will click on the, so it is saying that search as formatted. It is saying that ensure that you are looking in the current document matching to any field, any part of the field. It is saying that matching to any part of the field, and then we will click on next. So we will click find next. So let me check again. Ensure that you are looking in the current document. It is current. Look in the current document. Sorry. Here. So we will click on find next. So we have found a record that is similar to this name. Then it is saying that close the find dialog box. Now we will close this one. Now it is saying that with your cursor in the punch start ID field. So this is the punch start ID field. Add the following record to the punch starter table via the new button in the record group. So we will go to the record group and we will click on new. So we are supposed to add this to the punch starter table. So we will start typing this according to the fields given there. So I am copying and pasting there. So ID should be this one. And the category ID. So category ID is C008. So we can copy this one from here and paste there. We can also type this here as well. So next is the name, that is the book collection dash macro dash comic. So we will type this in the name box. Then after that we have the launch date. So launch date is here. So we will type this here. Then after that we have goal. So goal should be this one. After that we have the supporters. Supporters should be this one. After that we have a status, that should be successful. So status should be successful. Then the last one is the pledge field. So now we will add this pledge field. So this is the pledge field. So we have added a new record in the punch starter table and the information for this record are given. Noticing that close the main key supporter form. So now we are supposed to close this. Let's close this one. So we have added a new record in this step. Now we will move to next step, that is step number 4. So we have solved step number 1, step number 2, and step number 3. So basically total steps in this assignment are 8, and I am going to do step number 4 now. So step number 4 is open the key supporter table in datasheet view. Navigate to last record via the navigation bar. Click the record selector to highlight the entire 10th row, that is the KS010. So this is the record, 10th record in the key supporter table. Then we are supposed to delete this record via the delete button in the record group. Select yes after reading the warning. So let's open the key supporter table first. This is the key supporter table in the datasheet view, and we can see the 10th record is here. that is Ch01 with the first name of Stan that is given in the information. You can see that Ch10 and first name is 10. We are supposed to delete this one. So we will select this one. You can see that entire row has been selected. So now we are supposed to delete this one. And for this, we will go to the record button and we will click on the delete. So it is giving us the warning that is you are about to delete one record. So we are going to delete this one. So we will select the yes button. So we have deleted the one record. Now you can see that Ch010 has been deleted from the key supporter table. So now we are supposed to close the key supporter table. So let's close this one now. So now we have solved 4 steps for this assignment, and now we're going to do step number 5. So step number 5 is saying that open the punch starter table in the datasheet view, scroll right until the status field is visible. The third record has a value of successful in the status field. Click the status field and apply a selection filter, sort and filter group on the home tab. For the record equal to successful, 7 records are displayed. So basically we are supposed to apply a selection filter in the punch starter table so that it will show only the record with the status of successful. So after that, remove the filter via the toggle filter button, then toggle the filter on. So let's do this step. To do this step, we will first go to the punch starter table in the datasheet view. Then we will go to the status of the third record, and then we will apply the selection filter. So let's do this step now. So open the punch starter table. So this is in the datasheet view. Now we are supposed to go to the third record. This is the third record P003, and we will go to the status field, and the status field is equal to successful. That is mentioned in the instruction. Now we are supposed to apply a selection filter so that only the record with the status of successful should be shown in the punch starter table. So go to the sort and filter group and then go to the selection, and we will click on equal successful. Now you can see that we have 7 records after applying this filter. So we will toggle the filter off. Click here. So it is showing 15 records now. When we will toggle it back, it will show 7 records. Now we are supposed to. So we are done with step number 5. That is all about step number 5. So basically we have solved 16, 14, 30, 44 and 58. So we have solved 58 point in this video. This one. So we have solved 58 points. So for remaining steps, I will just give you an overview. You can complete these 5 steps by following my video, by watching my video. Now for the remaining steps, I will give you an overview. Then we will submit this assignment and we will check how much grade we will get in this assignment. So let me show you the remaining steps. So next step is the 4th record has the word on in the name of campaign. Highlight the 2 letters of the Clarkston. Apply a selection filter for the records that contain on. 3 records are displayed. So I have already applied this filter, and let me show you the result for this one. So you can see that 3 records are there with the name that have on in the names. You can see on is here and on is here. So I have already applied this filter and we got the result for this one. So that is all about this step. Now let me show you the next step, that is step number 7. Open the punch starter categories and supporter query filter perform. We are supposed to apply filter perform in step number 7. with the status of failed and pledge that is greater than 500. So let me show you this one. So you can see that status is failed and the pledge is greater than 500. So I have already applied this filter and you can see the result for this one. Only the record with the status of failed and the pledge of greater than 500 are showing here, and total 4 records are there for this step. So I have already completed this one. So last one is we are supposed to sort the data in descending order by launch date in the punch starter table, and then we are supposed to sort in ascending order by the status field. So I have already completed this one. So I have shown you this complete assignment from step number 1 to end. But if you want to do this assignment for you, you can contact me and I will do this assignment for you. I can do this complete course for you. Now let me submit this assignment and let me show you the grade for this assignment. So let me submit this one now. So you can see that I have submitted this for one of my students. He got 100 out of 100 in this assignment. You can see the title here, Exp19 Access Chapter 1 Hands-on Exercise Assessment Crowdfunding. So I have done this and you can see that in each and every steps I got full points. So 16 out of 16, 14 out of 14, then again 14 out of 14, again 14 out of 14, again 14 out of 14, in step number 7 again 14 out of 14, and in step number 8 14 out of 14. So I have done this for one of my students. He got 100 out of 100. I have shown you 5 complete steps and I shown you each and every single thing in these 5 steps so that you can complete those. For the remaining 3 to 4 steps, I gave you an overview, but you can complete those steps. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, if you want me to do this complete course for you, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that I have mentioned in the description of this video. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology and computer sciences. So have a look again. I submitted this assignment. My student got 100 out of 100. If you want me to produce this grade for you, I can produce this grade for you as well. So contact me and allow me to do your assignments and courses. I will be producing A grade for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please get back to me and I will do your assignments. Please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thank you so much.